What's good, everybody? It's Kid G, man, here with my boy Kreepa. What's up, Kreepa?
Yo, what up, brother?
Thanks for meeting up with us for the What's Good. Right. Yo, man, I'm excited about this episode. You know, Kreepa, he's made a lot of noise, not just in Colorado, but all over the world. So, hey, for the people, you know, who may not have heard of you or heard of your story, you know, can you just let them know, like, who is Kreepa?
I was born and raised in Thornton, Colorado. Okay. And I've been in love with music like since I was born, bro. Yeah. Like at the womb. But my upbringing was cool. Like my parents were cool and everything. Like they're really into music, and my grandparents they're all into music. So I think that's
kind of where it started. Yeah, for sure. I know your parents are actually really good people. I've ran into them quite a few times over the years and stuff because I want to say over at softball games and that type of stuff.
Yeah, so, they did a lot of that stuff too. Yeah,
for sure. Then of course I went and got the jersey and all the stuff. You know what I mean, from moms and stuff. So you know, well, tell me, you know, what was it like growing up in Thornton and just the different areas that you grew up in, and you know, how did that shape you to become the artist that you are?
It was cool. I bounce back and forth. Like I go like just different cities, and but like for the most part I got along with everybody. Like everybody at school, and it was a cool life, you know. Like everybody in my family played sports, so I was the only one out that did music, you know. Like I didn't want to play sports or nothing like that. I just I would be they'd be practicing on my siblings, and I'd be in the car writing my lyrics, bro.
That's dope. Yeah. You know, at what moment did music, you know, stop being a hobby and become, you know, your purpose?
I want to say like my teen years, like when I turned 13, 14. My mom got me a tape thing. Like this was back in the day. It was tapes, and like I got a bunch of different blank tapes, and I would record and practice every time, and if I mess up I could redo it. I could rewind the tape.
And do it.
Yeah, I did it the old school way, and then I kept perfecting my craft, and I'd go to the studio. My uncle had a studio. He used to rap, and I just pay attention to them guys and try to soak up as much game as I could, you know.
Yeah, no, that's dope. What inspired the name Kreepa?
Well, like people would see me and they'd be like he's quiet. Like I wonder like who he is. Like he's quiet right there. And then when I get on the mic, I'm just a whole different person. So I like creeping on the mic, you know.
Creeped on up, like what's up? Let's get it. Who were some of your biggest music influences?
My biggest influences, I'd have to say, first and foremost, I have to say Tupac. Like, rest in peace, Tupac.
Yeah, no doubt.
He's like the greatest to me. But I don't know, man. I like Lil Wayne. I like DMX. Like he's one of my tops. Yeah. I like Pure Devotion.
I appreciate that.
I like a lot of Colorado rap too. You know, Arapaho Trues. Like I used to listen to a lot of everything when I was younger. You know.
Yeah, the Trues are dope, man. They got a lot of good music. Bible, that fool just be working too. Yeah, he's just putting song after song.
Yeah, shout out to Arapaho Trues.
Yeah, no doubt. Shout mad love to the Trues for sure. Was there a specific artist or a song that made you feel like, yeah, I think I could do this?
For me, it'd have to be Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne?
His whole career, I like paid attention to the most, you know, like he stood out to me the most, and he just someone I looked up to, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I think, you know, there's millions of kids out there, you know what I mean, that love Lil Wayne and you know what he's accomplished and everything that he's done. Okay, well, you know, the Oh No, obviously, you know, that's one of the biggest hits, not just in Colorado but in the world. You know, Oh No became, you know, a massive record with billions of streams worldwide. When did you first realize that song was special?
Man, I think probably from the day I did it, because I redid it like 3 times. Like when I was like 17 years old, and I got the beat. It was just a mixtape beat, and I was just playing with it, you know. And I ended up doing it, like redoing it 3 times.
Okay.
So the 3rd time was I was just like, I'm just gonna put this out on a mixtape, and hopefully someone hears it or something.
Yeah.
Something, you know.
Little did you know, everybody was gonna hear that song for sure.
Yeah.
What was your reaction the first time that you heard it when he was on the commercials during the Super Bowl? That was crazy,
bro. I couldn't even believe it. Like it was shell shocking to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that it was going to be played on the commercial?
I didn't know. I didn't, like, it was a surprise. It was like kind of like a late Christmas present, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Super Bowl, you know?
I know. I was with my family and I seen that and I was like, oh, hold on, that's my boy Kreepa's song. That's crazy. Like this, It was so dope, bro. That was, you know, I'm just, you know, I've been following your music for a long time. Obviously, I know your family, and I've just been supporting you for a long time. So when I seen the success that you got and to the level that you got, man, I'm just crazy proud of you, bro.
I appreciate it,
man.
bro.
You know, just it's you know, it's nothing but love over here and respect, and you know, I'm crazy proud of you. I'm so happy that you got the success that. Not only that you got, but that you deserve, bro, because you've been putting in work for a lot of years, and like I said, I've been following you over these years, sharing your stuff and all that type of stuff. So, you know, I'm just happy for not only you, but for your family. You know, I know that you're making your family proud, and everybody just loves everything that you're doing.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Oh, for sure. You know. What was it like when you, or how can I say this? You know, how surreal was it when you heard your song on that kids movie, that Turning Red, right?
Turning Red, yeah. What was that like? That was crazy, bro, because my son and my daughter actually watched that movie. So when I seen the commercial of it, I was like, damn, like, this is crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, going straight up.
I'm telling you, bro. You know, that was another thing. I was like, oh man, this kid's he's just doing it, and I'm just very happy for you, brother.
Thank you.
Did success from the Oh No, did it change your life overnight, or was it kind of gradually? Like, how did that happen?
It was gradually changing. There was different things. There was some things like we had to redo and stuff, but. For the most part, it did change my life, like overall, like my financial, I ended up, I was living with my mom at the time, and I ended up getting straight from my mom, just getting in a house, my whole family in a house, and then I got 2 cars, you know, like it changed my life.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no doubt. You know, why do you think that song connected with people the way it did, and you know, why do you think that it had the success that it had?
I just think with the fails, you know, like all the compilation fails and people falling on their ass and stuff like that, and the Oh No song playing, like that's the icing on the cake of the video, you know. Like, so I just think a lot of them fail compilations is what helped me, and also the pandemic when it was COVID, that helped a lot because we're all in the house and everybody's playing with their phones, and so that helped me a lot too.
And I would also add to that and say that, you know, it's a dope track, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, I appreciate it.
It's a dope track for sure. Looking back on it now, did you know that Oh No was gonna be as big as it got to?
No way. No. I just like, I was 17, you know, I was playing with music then, like I was taking it serious, but it wasn't like how it is now. And I didn't expect that song, you know. I have like hundreds of other songs, and I didn't think it would be that one.
But hey, whatever it takes, man, it worked. You know what I mean? I remember the first time I seen it, I think it was there was like a dude on a skateboard, and I think his daughter was riding with him somewhere. I think it was like in LA somewhere. But like he's filming and his daughter just goes flying. Is Oh No, and she just, you know what I mean. So I was like, oh, that's so sick. This is dope. So the way that people used it and the way they were being creative with it was really dope as well. You feel me? So you know. I want to kind of ask a few questions just about your recording process. Like, you know, what does your recording process look like? And you know, tell me a little bit about that, like when you get into the studio, and how does that all go for you?
First off, I have to smoke. I smoke all the time, but it just helps me ease my mind and just think about what I'm gonna write about. And then all the lights, I know this is weird, but all the lights gotta be off. I just gotta be in my zone, you know. And I record in my own house. Yeah. So I don't really go too much to other studios or anything like that, but like if I do, it'll probably be like something paid for or something, cause it takes me kind of out of my zone, you know. And it's like I gotta like get comfortable, and I mean, but I could do it basically in anything, you know. Yeah, for sure. It's just like I prefer to be, you know, more comfortable.
That's your comfort zone, you know what I mean? And that's probably where you can become the most creative, is in your own space, in your own comfort zone. So no, that makes sense for sure. Are you the type to write everything down or freestyle, or how does that work?
I can't freestyle. I know, like I'm a crazy bar rapper, like I spit bars and shit, but it's really hard for me to freestyle just because I'm always high. I'm smoking. It's like I can't think like
right off the top of it.
But but like when I do write though, I take things that rhyme and write them all down in a line. And then I just kind of fit it together like a puzzle.
Yeah, no, that's dope. So all you younger artists out there, you know what I mean, peep game, you know, he's kind of giving you some free game right there on what you could do to help you become a better artist or a better writer and that type of stuff. You know, so do your best songs, do they come from, you know, pain, happiness, pressure, or just a random inspirations, or how does that work?
Sometimes it comes random, you know, like if I hear a beat and it just gives me the chills, you know, them beats that give you the chills and the goosebumps, I finish those in like 5 minutes.
Those are the ones,
but like when I'm really in depth with like pain or something happened in my life, something traumatic, I'll kind of like it'll take me a few days to, you know,
so you really feel it and get it all out.
Because sometimes it's like I don't even want to deal with this. I just want to, you know.
I know exactly what you're talking about, bro. Yeah, sometimes it comes that right beat, it'll just right away just start pouring out. And then other times, you know, you got to really sit there and think about it and stuff like that, because you know it's a dope beat. It can be a dope track, but you just want to make sure that you get it right for sure. You know, what's one of your songs that you made that means the most to you personally, even if it wasn't one of your biggest songs?
I'd have to say I have a few of those, but off the top, I'd have to say "The Rain" featuring Tone Loco. It's just talking about my pain and about things I go through, you know, like. But I have another one called "Spend the Night in Heaven," and that talks about like everybody that I've lost, and I just wish I could get one night, you know. Spend the night.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits me pretty hard, because, you know, obviously, and you know this, that I've lost both of my parents, stuff like that. So that type of stuff, I appreciate that. But no, those are the songs that I listen to, and I'll be putting them on repeat. And just listening to, you know, over
and them are the ones too. Them are the ones that like them type of songs would grab somebody, you know, and just latch onto them, and they'll keep playing it, you know.
For sure.
Something relatable.
Right. Yeah. No. You know, if it brings out feelings, I mean, you know, music, that's what music can do. You know, it can bring out different feelings, make you happy, sad, mad, or this and that. So, you know, where did your style come from? Because your sound, it feels really different from a lot of the stuff that's out there. So, you know, where did your style come from?
I try to be different just because I don't want to be like everybody else, you know, but I don't know, man. I listen to different things. Like, I know people are like, I don't listen to nobody because I don't want to sound like nobody, you know, but I listen to people so that it's all mixed. It's like a blend. Like, I listen to Metallica, I listen to Lil Wayne, like it's just a blend of
just taking influences from everywhere. And I think that you know, that's great. And I feel like, you know, a lot of the best writers are open-minded like that, and they listen to everything and pull influences from everywhere. So no, that's really dope. Have you ever felt pressure to change your sound to try to fit in with what's going on and what's relevant at the time?
Not really, just for like maybe for like features, because it's like I got to go off what they're talking about, you know, so I got to change it up a little bit, but it don't really affect anything that I'm doing. Yeah,
no, that's dope. Yeah, I have to say, bro, like, you know, because like I said, again, I've been listening to you for years, and I've always felt like you found your own lane. I've never was like, you know, Kreepa sounds like this dude or that dude. I've always felt like you've had your own lane, which I think that's one of the things that makes you special.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So a lot of people tell me like I sound like Wiz Khalifa, but I get that a lot.
Do you?
Yeah, like almost every time, like someone like new that listens to my stuff, they always tell me that. But.
Well, that's a compliment for sure, because he's dope.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite artists.
Yeah, no, he's dope for sure. You know, Denver actually has a lot of talent, but sometimes it doesn't. You know, Denver doesn't really get recognized on a major scale. You know, what are your thoughts about that?
I just said that everybody needs to just keep working, keep doing what they're doing, because Denver now is bigger than it's ever been. You know, like there's little things, there's blogs, there's just more things now. Like it's not like how it used to be, you know, like and I liked how it used to be too, but like it's changed a lot, and there's more eyes on us now.
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like a lot of people don't know that I came from Colorado, but like they're gonna when they figure it out, you know, they're gonna look into more of our artists.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, oh no, I didn't know that fool was from Denver. I just said or Colorado. You know, what impact do you think that you've had on Denver artists coming up behind you?
I don't know. I mean, maybe my consistency. Okay. And it probably helps another artist drive, like it makes them want to put out more music, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Well, you know, I'm in them streets all the time, bro. And, you know, I talk to a lot of people, and, you know, you probably don't even know this, the type of impact that you've had on these other artists. But there's a lot of artists that I've met that speak about you, and, you know, about like, yo, you know, Kreepa, man, he did all them billions of views. That's where I'm trying to be. So they're actually like kind of using you as like, hey, I want to be like him. That's what I want to do. I want to reach the world like how he reached it and stuff like that. So I think that that's a really good thing, and I feel like that's you know, a lot of respect that people are giving you that you might not even know about.
That's dope, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Yeah, no, for sure. And yeah, like I said, I talk to people all the time, and there's a lot of different artists that are out there for sure that, you know, that we talk about and stuff like that. But you are definitely one of the ones that they're saying, I want to be like him for sure.
That's dope. That's a good feeling.
Oh, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you should be really, really proud of yourself, bro. You know, what makes the Denver culture unique compared to other cities, musicians, and that type of stuff?
I just think how like different we all are, like, because we're all different and we're all good in our own ways. So someone might be good at videos, someone might be good at just straight bars, you know, like it depends on the artist, but I think we're versatile. We're real.
For sure. Yeah, no, I think that there's a lot of different styles, and I feel like, you know, a lot of these younger artists are starting to find their lane. I know for a minute it felt like everybody was kind of doing the same thing, but as time goes on, I'm starting to notice these artists, they're finding their niche and they're running with it. Yeah. And that's dope. That's really great. Being, you know, born and raised and from Colorado, you know, what does it mean to representing, you know, the city on a worldwide level the way that you have?
Oh, I love it. I love everything about it, and our sports teams, everything. Like, I love the city. It's beautiful too, and people come here, they're like, damn, I never seen nothing like this, you know, like. Yeah, it's different, you know. It's definitely
for sure. Yeah, people be saying, you know, it's crazy, like your weather, like it'll snow and then it'll be sunny that later that evening, and this and that. So I guess we're very blessed to be from Colorado and all the different seasons and just everything over the seasons, and like you said, with the sports and just all that stuff. That's why it's been pretty hard lately, and I know that we on different sides when it comes to football, but it's been pretty rough though. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that the Broncos are starting to figure it out. Do you think that the Denver gets overlooked in the hip hop conversations?
I definitely think we get overlooked just because we haven't been, we haven't made we made marks in hip hop, but it just hasn't been like how I guess we want it to,
Right.
But I think we're doing good, bro. I think Colorado's next, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, for all for not just you and me, but for all the other artists, I hope that there's more artists that become succcill.
Yeah, same here.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, even if we have some type of animosity or whatever, it's like I wish the best for you. I hope everybody makes it out of here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's just no room for hate, bro. I know that a lot of times that people feel like they have to put other people down to bring themselves up, but it's honestly, they don't have to. Just find your own lane, do what you do, and you're gonna stand out and you're gonna shine regardless of what somebody else is doing. I've always kind of felt like that, there's enough money for everybody to make. Just because you're successful, that doesn't mean that you're taking away from my success. If anything, it's helping me because you're bringing eyes on Colorado artists. You feel what I'm saying?
I just feel like it's crazy to hate on somebody that's trying to better themselves, that's all we're all trying to do is better ourselves.
You literally gotta try to hate on somebody. It's so much easier just to show love
and it costs nothing.
For sure. Now I know you've opened up for some major recording artists. What one or who gave you, how can I say this? What's one experience that you had performing with these major artists that you'll never forget?
It's crazy, bro. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, I bet.
There's Kid Frost. Shout out to Kid Frost. He stopped his whole performance just to give me props. Give me my flowers and telling the crowd that you got to support your artists. And that was one big whoa, and then when there's another time we were in Balco Theater, and I'm sitting here waiting for Lil Wayne. I'm waiting for him. I just want to take a pic or something with him, and a bunch of artists are right here, and I'm sitting down, and this dude walks up straight to me.
Oh, that's sad.
He daps me up, and he was like, good luck out there, bro. And I was like,
oh, hell yeah. Lil Wayne coming up to you.
Crazy.
I know you was just like,
that was crazy, bro. It was like an unbelievable, a dream, but them two moments, just made me want to go even further with this. Yeah, take it to another level.
Was there ever a moment when you were backstage at one of those shows and where you kind of just looked around like, man, I made it. I did it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I belong here. It's just, I don't know. It just was. It was meant to be.
Yeah. Was there, what artists, major artists that you met, that gave you some good advice or anything like that that can maybe help some of these younger artists that are watching?
I want to say Dub C. Shout out to Dub C from Westside Connection. We had a long conversation about where I wanted to go and what I wanted to do with my career and everything. And he was just telling me how to move. Like you're on a different level now. You got to move different, and you can't just be making songs with whoever. He's like, you're in the big leagues now, so you got to just step it up.
Yep, step it up.
And it was pretty cool to hear someone like that. My dad used to listen to Westside Connection.
Oh yeah, shit, everybody did.
Yeah,
in Colorado for sure.
Yeah, so it was really big for me. It helped me a lot. talking to him, you know.
Oh hell yeah, that's Dub C, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? This is Dub C talking to me, giving me advice. I mean, you know, that had to be surreal.
Yeah,
you know, for real. You know, who's still on your dream collaboration list? Collaboration, my bad.
I want to say for the older artists, I would still pick Lil Wayne, you know. But
for sure.
Out of the younger artists, I wanna do a track with Trippie Redd. I've been trying hard to get a song with him, and it's hard, bro. But
yeah,
that's the main dude I want to do a song.
Trippie Redd.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's pretty dope. So yeah, man, if anybody can get this to Trippie Redd, make sure you get it to him. You know, Kreepa got billions of views, and he wants to do a track with him. So you can make that happen. Make that happen.
Sure.
You know. Obviously, again, I've known your family. I know your family got a lot of deep roots in Colorado, in Denver. You know, can you just talk about your family history and, you know, how they influenced you?
Yeah, my grandpa, he owned like a business. He owned a bunch of businesses, but that's who I really looked up to, and he showed us all how to grind. Everybody in the family, like everybody looked up to him. So. Yeah. I just really, I looked up to him, and my mom. She's a true grinder too. She slangs chili and
she's
jerseys.
A hustler, bro. I know.
Yeah, it's just so many things, and like they try to teach me, you know, like you don't need a job, you know, you can build a business.
Yeah.
Become successful at it, you know.
I think that's really, you know, key right there, because, you know, most people are like, you gotta just go to school, and you gotta just, you know, ABC, where your family is kind of thinking outside of the box. Like, you don't necessarily have to go to college. You don't have to get it. You can follow your dreams, and I you know, by having that type of support, I mean, obviously look where it got you.
Yeah.
You know? So I think, so shout out to mom and dad for raising a good kid and showing him that there can be a different way, for sure. How important, you know, was your family support during your journey?
It was really important. The main thing is just my closest family, you know, like my mom and my stepdad and my brother and my sister, like my wife, my family. The closest ones were the ones that really were just all about me, you know.
Yeah.
From the beginning.
What kind of sacrifices did you and your family make to chase your dreams of making music?
There's just been a lot of times, like, even just me, like, when I used to work and stuff, I wouldn't call off or nothing. I'd just leave and go to a show, and like, I'd probably end up getting fired.
Yeah, I gotta go, man.
It's all right though.
Hey, yeah, you know what I mean? No, I agree. I totally agree. Like, you just gotta, I feel like God kind of puts you where he needs you and where he wants you. So, you know, sometimes you just got to make them moves.
Yeah.
You know, because, you know, again, obviously I've known you for a long time, and, you know, that's one of the things that I'm really, really proud of you as well, is even with all the success, you've been the same person since I first started talking to you till now. So what kept you grounded through all the success? You know, what keeps you so humble like this?
It's like a lot. I don't know. It's different. It evens out with like the hate and the love. Like a lot of people big me up and tell me, "Oh, you're bigger than Michael Jackson." I'm like, "Come on, bro, relax."
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But like, then there's haters, and they irk me, bro, and it just makes me want to be better. You know, every time. Like, I see a comment, I see anything, like I'm going back to the studio.
You're just using that as fuel, for sure.
I'm not responding. I'm not.
I'm kind of the same way, bro. I don't feel like responding is going to get me anywhere. If anything, it's giving them that extra, 15 minutes of fame or whatever you want to say. So I just kind of just take that power away from them. Like, I ain't even responded to you.
Make them look dumb.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, if you got really something to say and you see me and you get in my arm's reach, and then we'll discuss it at that point. But you can say whatever you want over there.
For sure.
But if you come over here, then obviously that's going to be a different story.
100%.
But, has becoming successful, changed relationships around you?
Same thing, good and bad. It's like, I've had a lot of friends like expect stuff from me, and there's love still too though. Like, there's more people coming around, and it's like, I don't know if you're you're just here for the moment, or if you're
right,
you know, like I've been dealing with that like a lot since this song blew up. But
oh yeah, there's always gonna people coming around the circle with their hands out for sure. Like, oh, I see you're doing it. What can you do for me? And that type of stuff. And you know, obviously, people like that don't really deserve too much of your time. But the true people that are really there supporting you and stuff like that, just knowing you, I know that you're a good person, and I know that you be showing a lot of love to people too. You know, you obviously got a lot of loyal fans, you know, all over the world, you know, from the strength of that song that you did. You know, what does that mean to you personally, knowing that all these people out there, you know, love your music?
Shit, it means a lot to me, man. It's like something that I never ever thought would happen. You know, I thought the Lil Wayne show, I thought that would be the biggest thing I ever did.
Peak,
yeah, and it's like, after that show, I asked myself, like, what, is this it, or is it going to be bigger? Is there going to be something bigger?
Yeah.
And obviously it was that song, and then now I'm here again. Like, is there something going to be bigger than this? Because I don't know.
Hey, you know, I would assume so, bro. With your work ethic, I mean, you're like you said. One of the things about you is that you're consistent, and you've been relevant, and you keep making more and more music. So yeah, I feel like the sky's the limit for you, little bro, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, what's the craziest fan interaction that you've ever had?
I've had a lot. I've had a lot of fan interactions. Actually, one time I was walking with my family. We're going to a football game in Vegas, and we're walking through these casinos, and you know, you hardly see any kids like in Vegas. And there's this kid, and he's on his phone, he's scrolling, and I see my song, bro, and it's playing, and I was like, whoa, like this is like a dream.
That's
like,
he's like,
he didn't even know it was me, and I'm standing next to him.
Oh, that's even more funny. Like that's your song, you're standing next to him, like, look at this little dude, like, he don't even know.
And then it's just a bunch of kids, bro. A lot of kids I gave autographs to, and a little girl came up to me with a broken arm. I signed her cast. It's cool, like, to have fans like that. You know?
For sure. You know, how do you deal with hate, criticism, and the people doubting you?
Honestly, I just take that on the chin, you know. I just and keep doing what I'm doing. Like, I don't let it distract me. I don't let it knock me off or nothing. Of course, there's things that everybody gets mad at, you know, like, but I just try my best not to show it. And when I do show it, it's like, I just lash out. Bro.
Yeah, no, for sure. And obviously, like you said earlier, you know, that hate kind of motivates you to even go harder. So, you know, what's harder, getting successful or staying successful?
I want to say they go hand in hand.
Yeah, okay, that's a good answer.
It's like I've been doing this for it's probably like 16 years maybe I've been rapping. And I'm waiting, you know, I was waiting, and my moment came, but it took a long time.
Yeah.
And then to stay successful, it's just, that's even harder, I think, just because people are expecting another hit from you, and you're just like, you're under so much pressure. But I try not to let that knock me off either, though.
Good. Well, obviously, like I said, you're a very consistent artist. You constantly be putting out not only just new music, but new dope music, and that's something that I want these people to understand too. Like, Yes or No is a good song, you know, but he has so many other songs that are just super dope. So make sure that y'all, you know, not just that song, but make sure you go listen to the whole playlist, because there's a bunch of bangers out there for sure. You know, have there ever been, you know, moments where the pressure of fame became overwhelming to you?
Yeah, I think it hits you in spurts. Like, it's like some days I think I'm on top of the world, and some days I think my world's burning, you know? Like, it's what comes with it, and that's.
So I feel like what he's telling us, everybody, is that he's human too. You feel me? So, you know, yes, we get these high moments, but sometimes we have those low moments, and it's just about, you know, I feel like life is always throwing challenges at us, and it's how we deal with those challenges that defines our character. You know what I mean? So you can either let it break you, or you can make yourself, you know, and keep pushing. So
for sure.
You know, what's something that people misunderstand about you?
There's a lot, you know. I don't really know, you know. I want to say like not my music really, but like just the things that I go for or whatever, that I like, football or just something simple like that, like sports and like of course, like if I'm going for a rival of the Colorado, I know, like of course that's something, you know, but I don't know, it just, people do judge me though, like how I look, how it's in every artist, you know. Like
for sure.
Everybody gets judged.
For sure. Nah, and we actually were talking about that on a personal level, and you know, people are always going to find something to judge you about and this and that, and you know, instead of just looking in the mirror and worrying about themselves. But, you know, what's the biggest lesson that success taught you?
Biggest lesson, stay humble. That's all I could say. You know, like stay humble, because you don't know if you, like, say you're shitting on somebody, you don't know if they're gonna come and shit on you back.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, or just stay humble, bro. Like, that's all I could say. Don't come in this, if you do get success, don't be all cocky and shit on people, because that ain't the way to do it. Like, you could connect with more people and probably grow something bigger.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I believe that, because like I said, I mean, that's how you've always been. Since I've known you, you've always been real humble, real respectful, just a good person. And I know that, you know, like I said, your family too, and all your family, they're all great people, bro. So
thank you.
You know, what do you think younger artists need to understand before chasing fame?
Younger artists, I just think that, like, if I think you need to get your beats like really together. Like, I came up in the mixtape era where we did other people's beats and stuff, but now I just think like it's better to be original, and it's better to have your beat registered and really buy it from don't rip it off on YouTube, and because that'll just create more problems down the line. I say do that and get it. Like, if you're on the verge of being successful, get a lawyer, have them read over all the contracts, and that's like the right way to do it, I think, because in the long run you're going to be excited, and then it's just going to fuck you over, you know. Yeah.
So, and you know, obviously you younger artists out there, you know, take that advice, because that's some gold right there, for real. Make sure that you lawyer up, for sure. If you could talk to the younger version of yourself, you know, growing up, what would you tell him? What advice would you give him?
Don't stop. I was stopping, like I was taking breaks in between my music, and the younger self would tell me not to stop, because like when I stopped, a lot of people forgot about me, and then I popped back up and they're like, oh, he's back. But like, it's just keep going, you know,
keep pushing.
Yeah, no breaks. Days off.
So no breaks, no days off. That's a track right there. You know, what legacy do you want to leave behind besides just music?
I just want to be remembered for someone in Colorado hip hop. Like, I want, like you and Scratch G and just all the legends before me, you know. I want to be like that. I want to leave a stamp here. I did leave a stamp, but I just want to be remembered, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that, you know, that love and respect that you just said, you know, about me and Scratch. You know, obviously I got a lot of love and respect for Scratch G as well, and there's a lot of artists out there that I really respect and stuff like that. So, but that coming from you, that says a lot. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah, you guys are legends. I just feel like, like when I roll and all that, that's a stamp, bro. Like, that's nobody's ever gonna forget that. Yeah,
it's crazy, because you know, they keep wanting me to perform that song, and I'm like, man, I'm done with that song. Like, I just want to move forward. But no, I get it. You know, when it's all said and done, you know, what do you want people to remember about Kreepa?
Just that I never stopped, you know. I always had love for what I'm doing, whether I'm broke or rich. Like, I'm still gonna do it. If I didn't have access to any studio or anything, I'm still gonna be writing. Like, it's just nature, you know, of me.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, the best artists do it because just for the love.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I know some people are out there, they just want to be famous or they just want to make money, but I feel like the best ones just do it because they love it, and then everything else just kind of falls in place.
Yeah, you gotta love it, because if you're not gonna last long if you don't love it. You know, like it's just gonna be a hobby to you.
Yeah, for sure.
Have to pick something else up.
Okay, what is the best crowd that you ever performed in front of?
There's two. There was the Balco, and that was when I opened up for Lil Wayne.
Okay.
And A Boogie, and then there was one when I walked out Mike Alvarado at a boxing match on HBO.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah, and it was like probably like 50,000 people, and you could just hear the roar and hear it in your chest.
And you're walking out performing.
Yeah, and it's crazy. It's nerve-wracking, but it's like, damn, like I have my glasses on, so I really try not to see anybody. It's like, but them are the two. Balco, I think it was a full house when I performed for Lil Wayne.
For sure. Yeah, no
like,
doubt.
Them two crowds were crazy, bro.
So, you know, can you share with us, you know, what's on your playlist right now? What is Kreepa listening to?
I ain't gonna lie, I've been listening to a lot of Bay Area music.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to the Bay, shout out to Northern Cali.
Shout out to C-Dub, boy.
Yes, shout out to C-Dub.
Legend, boy.
I got AWACS on my playlist.
Yeah.
I got, I don't know, just a bunch of BFD, I don't know if you heard of him. I have a lot of artists from the Bay that I listen to.
Man, the Bay's, they've been making bangers for way back, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, so much dope music came from the Bay Area, bro. I can't even just name all the songs. There's just so many, all kinds of different artists.
So many legends, too.
And that's the thing, like legends. Like there's so many legends that came out of the Bay. You know, so studio night or studio, is it all night or daytime? Like, what do your sessions look like?
It just depends. Now I'm really at home, so it's like whenever, you know, whenever I feel like it, and I feel like I need to be more on to myself, because when you wake up and it's a studio, like the studio's right there, you're just gonna be lazy and not do anything, you know. So I'm hard on myself, and I get shit done, you know. Well, that's why you're so successful, bro, and so consistent, for sure.
You know, from Denver, you know, to worldwide success, what message do you want to leave for kids out there watching this interview, who are, you know, they're coming from the same places that you and I did? What's one message you have for them?
I just want to say, fuck what people think, you know, like whatever, like fuck what they think. Like, you do what you do, you know, like don't worry about other people's opinions, and whatever they tell you that you can't do, you can do. You know, it's possible. Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
So do me a favor. Before the end of this interview, I just want you to talk your shit to, you know, just say whatever you got to say to whoever it is, whatever it is. I just want you to go ahead and put that on the record.
Shit. Man, fuck the haters, first of all. And I appreciate everybody that's supporting me. Everybody that's rocking with me, everybody since day one, even if you're a new fan, I appreciate it. And just shout out to everybody, you know, everybody that's rocking with me.
Hell yeah. Where can they find your music and stuff like that?
You can find my music on all platforms, and everything on social media is at Kreepa720.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So you heard it from the man himself at Kreepa720. Thank y'all for tuning in to another What's Good. Kreepa, Kid G, mad love to Vic.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Oh man, it's all love, my boy.
Yeah.
Again, I'm very proud of you, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Much love. Appreciate you coming through. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Peace.